Hello, welcome to Public Speaking. My name is Professor Ivy. I'm so happy to have you in class with me this semester. I have 6 courses this semester, so I have a lot of students. Some of you are high schoolers and the remainder of you are college students. So welcome to all. I am really thrilled about this semester. I believe this is going to be the best semester you've ever had. I believe it's going to be successful for all. And I'll give you some tips to help ensure your success and your focus this semester a little later on in this video. What I'll be discussing in this video may not be discussed in class, so you're doing a good thing by watching this video. I appreciate you tuning in. I just might not hit all these points in class due to time constraints. Okay, let's get started. I have a really good announcement for you. Oh, before I give you that announcement, I have to say my little disclaimer. I have my bottle of water and my voice may go in and out a little bit because I just got over COVID again. So that was last month. I'm good now. I'm just still getting over it. If you're sick, if you are sick, reach out to me. We could work something out. I promise you, we could work something out. And even if you are ill, you could still, even if it's during, unfortunately, maybe speech time, we could work some things out for you. So don't think it's the end of the road if you happen to get sick. And I will also be on the sidelines, hoping for your speedy recovery. But always reach out to me. I'm very approachable. You can always email me any time of the day or night. I might not respond any time of the day or night, but you can always reach me via email and I will respond promptly. So that's a little side note about COVID. Also, if you go to the Atlanta Tech homepage, there's a yellow bar at the bottom. If you happen to contract COVID, click on that yellow bar area and there's some directions for you in terms of maybe filling out a brief form or questionnaire, and then you'll have a follow-up email or communication or call from someone at Atlanta Tech giving you directions on when to return to class, okay? So that's really important, just a little COVID sidebar. But my important announcement, this is a blended class. So that means we meet out of the week. So we would normally meet twice face-to-face. We do not. We meet once face-to-face. That's great. That is excellent. So that means you have flexibility on the second day where you are online. Now, for my high schoolers, you still come to campus and you meet with your laptop and do your work on campus. For my college students, you could go wherever your heart desires. You could be in Starbucks, you could be at home, you could be on campus at the computer lab. It doesn't matter. I just want you to stay focused on that second online day. It's not a day off. It's not a day off. Stay focused, stay diligent, use that time to study and practice, and you do well in this course. If you are wondering which day is face-to-face and which day is online, you will go to Blackboard. Now in Blackboard, there is a sidebar menu on the left side of your screen that's dark gray. You will go in that area, click on Lessons, and there you will see the class schedule. And you will see week 1, week 2, week 3, so on. And it has the days of your class and which day is online and which day is face-to-face. There you go. So that's how you'll find that piece of information. While you're in Blackboard, go back to that dark gray sidebar menu area and click on course information. That's where you'll find your no-show requirement that you need to complete, but you'll also find your course syllabus. Please read over that at your leisure before class. We will go over that in class as well. Another exciting announcement is that your textbook is digital. So that means it's an ebook. Again, if you're looking for that in Blackboard, you will go to that dark gray sidebar area, and then that is under lessons. So you'll click on lessons, scroll beneath the class schedule that you looked at to find out what day is face-to-face and what day is online. It's a little long, just keep scrolling. And the next section you'll see is textbook, and that's where you'll find your ebook. I love digital books because they're portable. So if you're, sitting somewhere waiting for an appointment, or if you're, on some public transportation or whatever, there you go. Reading material. Think about your public speaking course. You have some reading material. Also, I like it for your exams. You have 2 exams this course, a midterm and a final, and you could use the search bar to help you navigate the textbook a little quicker. And it's a little easier when you have that digital aspect instead of thumbing through, table of contents or in the back of the book. So yeah, I think you have a benefit there, a little advantage with the ebook. So I think that's also some good news. I'm going to switch gears a little bit and give you some tips to help you stay focused this semester. A lot of people really focus on time management. And time management is very important, but I also want to take it to the next level. And what do you do with your time that you've managed? So you have this wonderful calendar and you've itemized what you're going to do, maybe even down to the minute. So in 15-minute increments or 30-minute increments or time blocks, you have what you're going to do. That's wonderful. Now you have to be diligent to actually do those things. And in order to do that, you have to have attention management. So attention management, I forget which cartoon it is, but it's, I can't think of the name of the cartoon. But somebody's like squirrel, and then their attention is just gone, and gone, just completely just, now you're over here. I think it's Ice Age. I think it is, with the squirrel that's chasing the acorn. I don't know. You guys tell me in class. But anyway, so that's what happens when our phones beep, when social media dings, when you get a text message, it's like, and then you're just like completely somewhere else, and time will fly by and you won't even know it. 10, 15, 30 minutes, and you're scrolling on social media, and now you just lost 30 minutes that you originally planned to dedicate to studying or practicing for your speech. So time management and attention management are critical, especially when you're managing multiple classes and all the other amazing things that you are doing in your life. You might have sports, you might have family, you might have work, you might have volunteer commitments. You have to keep time management and attention management at the forefront, and that is where your focus will be strongest, when you have those 2 focuses in mind. So another thing to talk about here is maintaining habits, patterns, and actions and attitudes that are all positive. One of the worst things we can do is self-sabotage by kind of psyching ourselves out. Oh, I'm not really that good, or especially with public speaking, that happens a lot. So I want you to approach this with a fresh mindset. It's a safe place in our classroom to practice together. We will have some critique. I'll provide critique, but I don't want you to feel scared or frightened to practice, because this is where you need to practice. So when you go out into the real world, into your careers, you'll have that practice down and that experience down. So kind of knock out all those nerves so that you'll be your best. And you'll never know when you'll have an opportunity to speak publicly. Oftentimes, they can be unannounced. And somebody could say, hey, so-and-so, why don't you stand up and share about X, Y, and Z? And then boom, you don't have time to practice. So this is why this class is so essential. This class is actually great for you professionally and personally because we talk in all sorts of situations, not just in our jobs or our career paths, not just in that kind of business context, but also personally. You might be asked to speak at your child's PTA meeting. Um, there might be conversations between you and loved ones, and you want to be able to speak effectively. So, yes, this gives you a lot of benefits, both professionally and personally. So, this class is great. It's great for all students, no matter what your career paths or your majors are. So again, keep the lines of communication open with me because life happens. As much as I am wishing and hoping for an amazing semester, stuff happens. Stuff happens, life happens. So communicate with me so we could get a game plan for you, get you back on track. Um, let's see. Oh, I always say this to my students because sometimes we end up kind of making a catastrophe out of things. And not everything is a stop sign. Sometimes it's a speed bump. And when it is a speed bump, we could work things out. It just might have slowed you down for a little bit, but you could keep going. And even if sometimes things you might just need to stop for a second, maybe you could start back up. You just never know. You never know. So keep the lines of communication open with me when life happens so that you can finish this class strong. I want everybody to finish this class strong. I really don't want anyone to fail this course. No one should fail this course. Okay, so let's see what else do I have here. Okay, so you have to stay focused, organized, you have to be persistent. I always say practice makes you not better, not perfect, but better. Let me say that. Practice makes you not perfect, because that's what everybody says. I don't know anyone who's perfect at anything. So I don't know who made that slogan up, but that's not my personal mantra. Practice makes you better. Okay. And so at the end of the semester in December, you should be able to look back at how you started and say, okay, I improved in these areas. And that's wonderful. We have 3 graded speeches in this course. 1 additional speech is ungraded. So you have plenty of opportunity to practice your public speaking in various contexts. So this is great training ground for you. Okay, I think that is all the things that I wanted to cover. I'm just looking over my notes real quick. It is. So I will see you in class. Have an amazing semester.